Can you hear me now? Ooh, well, we don't want that. Can you hear me now? Ooh. Okay. Well, I gotta mute this again. Okay. Should is that working? Can you hear me now? Without any craziness. Okay. Hopefully the echo is now gone. I think I corrected that. Hi, Katie. Hey, Kay. Hello, Sherry. I gotta learn how to use this all over again. It's been a while because my internet didn't support it before. So hopefully we're good. I'm watching on my iPad over here. Everything looks nice and clear. And I think now we've got the whole sound thing under control. Now I just got to figure out how to get straight. Okay, there. I think we're straight now. Okay. I think we did it. All right. Hello, 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 everyone. Here in central New York, which I know a lot of you are here, I'm freezing to death. So I pulled out my brand new, check it out, Stampin' Up mug. These are about Stampin' Up cozy hoodie here. I got my hoodie. I'm all nice and cozy. It's nice and soft in here. Again, not just for demonstrators. These are for customers too. So just thought I would let you know. It's coming to that season. I am really sad that this is our last summer weekend and fall is upon us. And boy, is it feeling like fall today. I am freezing. But anyway, tonight I have trimming the tree. Again, we're focusing on that. I can actually put that into this window. Let's see if I can't. There we go. You can see that. You're still getting the echo? Or am I just seeing that message now? Katie, you're ready for fall? Oh, I'm not. Oh, 75 where you are. It's supposed to warm back up into the 70s this weekend, but today it's chilly. Hubby's actually downstairs contemplating starting a fire, and I am really, I'm not ready to go that far yet. I figured just a warm sweater and we're good. Yeah, it's chilly. It's like in the 60s here, but for some reason it's cold, cold, and cold. So anyhow, hopefully I've got the logistics here all fixed and you can now hear me and there's no echo, hopefully. Fingers crossed. All right. So, quick housekeeping. Again, it is time for the September no, October. We're into the October paper pumpkin, which opened up on September 11th. We have until October 10th to get in on that. It will be Christmas and it's going to coordinate with the November kit. So if you want in on the October, you're probably going to want in on the November. Again, they work separately, but they also work together. So not a requirement to get both of them, but definitely something to consider if you like coordinating product. So that opened up on the 11th and you have until October 10th to get in on that. Then we have our weekly deals. I did post those yesterday. They went up yesterday, the new ones, and they will be up until next Thursday. And then Thursday, we always post new weekly deals. This week, they have some fabulous stuff as part of the weekly deals, but I got to tell you, my favorite are these pearlized enamel effects. We will be using those tonight. Again, one of my favorites. So if there's only one thing you want to get on that list, that's definitely it. It is fantastic. I do agree with you, Lori. I'm having fun with it. Wait to see our little projects tonight. Okay, good. It's okay now. Thank you, Robin. Okay, so weekly deals, those are up. I did post them. World Card Making Day is coming up on October 1st. Stampin' Up is having a virtual party, I guess you could say. It's for customers and demonstrators alike. They'll be focusing on the three. Let me bring this in a little bit closer. Let's do this. There we go. So we're focusing on the three bundles here: Cottage Rose, Cottage Wreath, and Warm Welcome. So you can get in on the Warm Welcome as a pre-order for this particular event. Typically, pre-orders are reserved for demonstrators only, but they are making an exception for this Warm Welcome kit. It's an early release for this particular event. But we will be doing 3 projects using one each using these 3 bundles. They did release yesterday the measurements and cutting. So if you are going to attend, just let me know and I can send you the cutting measurements for all the projects so you're ready to go. Yeah, so it'll be fun. It's going to be a virtual event, and like I said, open to all. You do not have to register, but they are asking for registrations just so that they kind of have an idea of how many are going to be attending. Perfect Partners. This is for this month of September only. So these dies that we are featuring with the Trimming the Tree, the Apple Blossom, the Fresh Cut Stems, all of these are only available through the month of September. Once September is over, the dies go away and they're no longer bundles. You're just going to have stamp sets only. So if any of these are on your wish list and you hate fussy cutting and you love die cutting, this is the time to grab them. And that is that. Okay, on to the fun. So again, tonight we are featuring the Trimming the Tree. So we are continuing with that. And today I have another fun fold for you. Let's put this over here. Well, let me put that over there. So here is our fun fold. Peace and joy. And then, of course, Christmas time, we always need our gift cards. So we have a little gift card holder. Check that out. Fun, fun. So that is what we're featuring this evening. So we're going to start with our fun fold card. So for that, we do have an evening evergreen card base. It is your standard 8.5 by 5.5, or 8.5 by 4.25. Oh no, my brain is fried. As you can tell, I have brand new internet. Things are working pretty well. However, I'm just so speechless that I can't concentrate. Anyway, we have 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4.25. And we are going to go ahead and fold on that score line. And then we need to make one more score line. So we're going to bring in our paper trimmer so that we can add a score at the 2 1/8 mark. Nice clear picture. Oh, good. So 2 1/8 is right there. I can't tell you, I always knew I had crappy internet, but I never knew just how crappy until I got this. And now I'm just blown away by the speed of it. I can go to heavy graphic sites. There's a lot of demonstrator sites that have a lot of pictures for inspiration and ideas. And I could never go to those sites because I mean, maybe one or two of the photos would open, and that's all I could see is those one or two photos, maybe three. I go to them now, and every photo instantly opens up, and I am just like I said, it's just remarkable. I have no words. But anyway, so that was 2 1/8 is that second score line. So then we're going to go ahead. Now you don't have to seal this down because you can open this card like that if you'd like to. But for this particular card, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to seal this flap down just like that. So that's all we need to do. Then I have a piece of the Lights Aglow Designer Series paper, and I cut that 1 7/8 by 5 1/4, or 5 1. No, yeah, 5 1/4. Ooh. And you'll notice the specialty paper has got the gold foil in there. Look how pretty that is. This kind of looks like lightning bolts coming down through. So I want it to go downward. You have that bokeh effect. So pretty. This paper is gorgeous. For those of you who participated in paper shares, you got to see this paper and you know how beautiful it is. So we're just going to go ahead and add that. Hello, Miss Betty. So happy to see you. Check your email, Missy. I did send you something. Okay, so there's that. I also have a piece of basic white 5 1/4 by 4, and that's for the inside of our card. And that goes on just like so. So there's that. Then we have a piece of soft succulent. I already went ahead and cut that out with the Big Boss using the scalloped and contour dies. I used the second to the largest of the scalloped pieces, and then I cut a piece of basic white. This measures, what did I say? I cut that at, I forget now. That was cut at 2 5/8 by 3 7/8. And that's just going to layer right inside of those little dotted stitch marks. Okay. Then this is going to go ahead and layer onto the front of our card just like this. Now you can go very dead center on here if you'd like to, but I wanted to see more of that gorgeous paper and that gold. They're little tiny stars, and like I said, they remind me of a lightning bolt coming down the way they have them cascading. But so I want to see that. So I'm going to go over a little bit more to the edge. So I'm just going to put some adhesive really close over here because we don't want to glue our card shut. So we're just going to go ahead and lay that down and make sure it's nice and tight on there. And there's that. So now we can set that aside. We're done with that. So now I have another scrap of basic white. Get that out of the way. Need my coffee. And then I have Evening Evergreen, and I have soft succulent. Now we're going to start with the soft succulent. This time we're going to build our tree a little bit differently than we did Sunday when we did this. So we're going to take that larger tree, get the ink out of my way, because earlier when I was creating, I stuck my hand directly into the ink like a bonehead. Okay, so there we go. There's our tree. Close that up so I don't have a repeat of earlier. Then we're going to take the evening evergreen. Oh, you are so welcome, Miss Betty. It is my pleasure. All righty, so now we have our little tree here. And this is just going to fill in those branches. Let me see if I can get this where I can see it. Line them up as best you can, because like I said, they're not meant to fill in completely. They're just a general Is that not cute? Okay, so next I just have my little, I guess you'd call it the basket or the pot for the tree. And I'm just going, because I'm going to cut this out too. I'm just going to go up here in the corner and stamp that. Oh, you know what I did forget? I forgot to grab a little scrap of gold foil. I have it right here. I just need to cut a little scrap of that. Okay, we're good. So then we're going to bring in our baby boss. So you got the baby boss here. We've got our plates. So let's start. Find my dies. And there's this. Okay. I need to find, what did I do with my little Post-it notes. There we go. Found them. All right. We got little Post-it notes. I did lose a little star die earlier. It's on the floor here someplace, but luckily Stampin' Up! Was smart, or smarter than me anyway, and they included several star dies, so it didn't cause a total disaster for our project. Got lucky. Bring that down. We're just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna stick that down because earlier when I cut him, he jumped, being I didn't have him stuck down. There we go. And we're going to cut that out. I should have cut that out too. Now we can go ahead. There's our little pot. Here's our tree. And then I do need a white label. So we're going to go ahead and cut our white label out. That's for our sentiment, peace and joy. Put that down like so. Oh, Brana, probably because most people are on Facebook. I think you're the only one watching from YouTube. I'm live in both places. I decided to give everybody a choice. So wherever it's working best for you. I know Facebook isn't friendly for everybody sometimes. And I have discovered, I think the biggest thing is bandwidth. If you don't have enough bandwidth, Facebook doesn't play. If you do, it's all great. And like right now with my new internet, it's all going great. And I'm so excited. Okay. Oop, don't lose that. We need you. Okay. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to take this gold piece and we're going to go ahead and see if I can't locate. Uh-oh. Yeah, I do have some. Do I not have already? Apparently not. Okay, so we're going to have to start a new piece of adhesive sheet. So we're just going to take, set that aside. We've got adhesive sheet there. Let's see, we can cut this. It didn't go very straight, but it'll work. Okay, get all this gooey stuff out of our way. Now it's stuck to my fingers. Okay, there we go. All right, there we are. Get that out of the way. We now have adhesive sheets because these little gold ornaments are very delicate. So we need two sets of the ornaments. And look at that. We got 2 dies to do that. And we need a star. So we'll go ahead and put a star on there. And we'll run that through. Come back through like so. And that should be all the die cutting we need to do on this one. So we're just going to go ahead and grab all these things out. And where's my little pokey tool? And whoop, there's our star. Get all of our little ornaments. There we go. Now, set all that aside there for a minute. Bring our card back. We need our dimensionals. And we're just going to bring in like 3. for our tree. Hey, Arlene. Okay, so we have, oh, all right, so Arlene's come back to Facebook. Hello, hello, and Brana's now joined us on Facebook. All righty. Everybody's here. All right, so now we're just going to add our tree to the center of our piece. We have our little pot. We need a dimensional for that. Just going to add our pot underneath our tree like so. Then we can go ahead and get our ornament. Well, we can start with our star too. The star, I didn't even bother pulling the backing off that one. I just added a dimensional, a tiny dimensional, the minis, and added that to the top of our tree like so. Now, for these little ornaments, we can go ahead peel that backing off. Make sure all those little pieces fall out. That one's sticking. So we can go there. There. And we're just randomly placing these. And there's 3 different shapes of all these ornaments. Thank you, ladies. I'm so glad you are enjoying it. And then that one we'll just put over here. And one more. And that one will go right there. Then we're going to take our label. We need our stamp that says Peace and Joy. And we need our evening evergreen. And we're going to do our best to hit the center of this. That's where your photopolymer comes in real handy. And I apologize if I stick my head in this, but I got to see where I'm going. And we did it. Not bad at all. Close that up before I stick my sleeve in there because I see it happening. Then we're going to put a dimensional on one end. We're going to add a little adhesive on the other end. And we're just going to go right there. Then to finish this off, I have some very pretty red rhinestones. And we're going to put one there. I just felt like the red totally popped with all this green in there. And that is card number 1. Ta-da! Thank you, ladies. I'm glad you like it. Okay, so that's that. Next up, really simple gift card holder made with the new pocket dies. These you'll find in the annual catalog. It's the mini pocket envelope dies. And you can make these easy peasy. You just need cut one of these. And I cut a piece of the Painted Christmas Designer Series paper down to a 6x6 size. And that's more than enough to die cut this. I have plenty of extra. So, but I did cut it 6x6. It does create your little tabs. So it's easy peasy to create. And then I have some scraps of Evening Evergreen and what was the other color? Goodness gracious. Soft Seafoam. So we have soft seafoam with the Evening Evergreen. I think those go really well together, which you have the Evening Evergreen, you have a little garden green, and you have the soft seafoam in this paper with the real red. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to cut this down. I got to go to my Big Boss for this one because it is a little too large for the let's see, maybe we should go this way. Okay, run that through. Okay, so here's our envelope. I'm going to set this aside. We're going to need those dies again in a little bit, but we're going to set it aside for a minute. All right, so next we're going to fold on the score lines. Where's my one folder? There we go. Small. And then there's just a little tab here. And a little tab here. And for this, because there's such little tabs, I'm going to use just a smidge of my liquid glue. We don't want to get crazy. We just want just a smidgen. And then we can fold that down. Just like so. So there's our little pocket. And like I said, perfect size for a gift card. Then we're going to go ahead. I'm going to cut. Where's my dies? My dies are a mess over here, but we're going to die cut this one here with that centerpiece. That's going to give us the little textured bits. And then this one, we're going to cut with this one. This one actually cuts and provides texture. So let's see. We can bring the Baby Boss back. So we'll start with this. So this one cuts and makes those texture cuts. No, it does not get any easier. You are right. Okay, so this one, where's my little Pampered Chef tool, guys. Works great. And then you have all these little bits of texture. All right, so that sets aside. This one goes back in. Bring back the Baby Boss. Then we got our piece of evening evergreen. We've got the outline piece that's going to cut it, and then the piece that's going to give us the texture. Get that right in the middle. And ready. So now we have, again, all of that beautiful texture in our tree. Little cuts to fluff and fancy up. Okay. So we'll set that aside for the time being. We will be coming back to our Baby Boss in a little bit. But for now, what we're going to do, we're going to take, where's our dimensionals? Here they are. Dimensional for our little tree. And that goes right there. And then we're going to bring in 3 more dimensionals. And this tree is going to go just like so. Then we need our scrapped soft seafoam. And we have our, where did I put it here? Way over here. We have our sentiment. This is Sending Christmas Cheer. And we have Real Red. So we want our Real Red. And we're just going to stamp Sending Christmas Cheer. Then bring back those envelope dies and check out this cute little label right here. It fits that sentiment perfectly. So we can get that nice and straight. Let's see, nice. There we go. And we'll run that through. And voila, we now have a sentiment. So now we have a dimensional. Trim another one up. Oop, time to clean the scissors. I got all goopy from trimming those. And then that is going to go right across the trees like so. And then we're going to bring in the pearlized enamel effects. And we're just going to drop some pearls. These are the coolest little things. And you can make them as large or as small as you choose. And that, I'm not going to pick that up because I don't want those to disturb those pearls because they need to dry, but that truly completes that project. So what do you think? Easy enough? So let's slide those there. Bring those in like so. And I have Sunday's projects here too. So we can bring those in. So there's Sunday. Awesome, ladies. I'm so glad. Oh, not a problem, Nancy. That's what replay is all about. And hopefully you missed all the glitchy parts while we worked through the glitches while I figured out what the heck I was doing. It wasn't Facebook. It wasn't my internet. It was me 100%, but we figured it all out and we got it going and we're working up good. And we are live now in Facebook and on YouTube. So it's all good. I'm loving the new internet, Arlene. Definitely loving the new internet. Definitely made a huge difference. Hopefully, this now becomes much more enjoyable for you guys to actually stick around and watch. And I do appreciate those of you who have stuck by me through it all because I know it's been tough. But I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. So, again, thank you so very much. All right. That's all I got. So I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your evening. Hope to see you back here on Sunday for some more fun projects. I haven't decided what we're using for the new week, but I'll come up with something good from the new catalog. So have a great night, guys, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye for now.